2024. We will be starting shortly, and just before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to now invite all our distinguished guests to please take your seats and to kindly ensure that all your sound-emitting electronic devices are placed on silent mode for the short duration of the ceremony. And with that, we'd like to now direct your attention to the main screens for a safety and security video on the protocols of safety inside this venue. Thank you for your kind attention.
The weather is lovely for a picnic.
Don't forget your umbrella, dear.
Voice verification complete. Greetings, agent. You are now located at the Malaysia International Trade and Exhibition Centre, or MITEC. Your mission is to follow evacuation protocol in the slight chance of an emergency. We will be walking you through your mission. Let's head towards the ballroom. If you are the first to encounter an emergency, break the glass to activate the alarm. Please only begin evacuation procedure after the PA announcement. It is important not to panic. Just head towards the exit in an orderly fashion. Head towards the loading bay entrance. At the entrance, you will find the assembly point. Wait there for further instructions. Congratulations, agent. Our GPS tracker informs us that you have made it to the assembly point unharmed. You followed the instructions and have evacuated MITEC in an orderly fashion. This briefing is now complete.
Thank you for paying attention to our safety briefing. Your event can now proceed accordingly.
Assalamualaikum once again, and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to all our distinguished guests. Please do kindly take your seats as we will be starting shortly. Upon the announcement for the arrival of the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia, we'd like to invite all guests to kindly rise and to remain standing for the National Anthem of Malaysia. For now, please do kindly be seated. We'll be announcing the Prime Minister's arrival in just a short moment. But we also would like to address the members of the media present today. Please do kindly take note. We have barricaded the areas within which you may operate. And if you have any questions or queries, do reach out to our security personnel who are there to guide you. And please do follow their instructions at all times. Thank you, members of the media, for your kind cooperation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, we'd like to invite all our guests to kindly take your seats. And we'd like to invite guests to fill up the empty seats which are on perhaps my right, your left. As you enter the hall, there are some available seats to the far right, where I stand from, most likely to your left. Please do kindly fill up these seats as we are ready to receive the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia. Will be making his way into the hall in just a short moment. And upon the announcement of his arrival, once again, we'd like to invite all guests to kindly rise and please remain standing for the national anthem. For now, ladies and gentlemen, please do kindly take your seats. Thank you. Kind reminder to members of the media to please stay within the cordon of sanctioned areas, which we have clearly marked. I'd like to request your kind cooperation, members of the media, to stay within the boundaries of the barricaded areas. Thank you for your kind cooperation, and do follow the instructions of our security personnel on duty. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to the guests at the back, of the hall, please do kindly clear the pathway marked with the red carpet, as the Prime Minister and entourage will be using that walkway to enter the hall. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are at the back, right at the back of the hall, and you're on the red carpet, please kindly make some room. Or better yet, please kindly occupy some of the seats which are still available on the far right of the stage, perhaps your left. Thank you for your kind cooperation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be expecting the arrival of Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim in just a short moment. If you're still outside the main hall, please do kindly join us inside and please do take your seats. To our guests on the red carpet, who are currently standing literally on the red carpet, please do kindly make way, as that will be the walkway that will be used by the Prime Minister and his delegation as they enter the hall. Thank you for your kind cooperation and understanding. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Please kindly rise.
Peradaban kita bangunkan, bina kota, bina insan. Dari budi jadi budaya, bina asas kemampanan, kesejahteraan masa depan. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, bangunkan Malaysia madani. Sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, semarakkan Malaysia madani. Sepenuh hati.
Thank you, members of the media. Please kindly clear the main stage area as we will begin the ceremony.
Keyakinan jadi ikutan, pendirian jiwa ihsan.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly remain standing in honor of the national anthem of Malaysia, the Negaraku. Thank you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Do kindly be seated. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon. Salam Malaysia Madani and a warm welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Haji Fadilah bin Haji Yusof, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Energy Transition and Water Transformation. Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Saifuddin Nasution bin Ismail, Minister of Home Affairs Malaysia. Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Muhammad Khalid bin Nordin, Minister of Defence Malaysia. Ministers of Defence and Home Affairs from around the world in attendance, Ministers and Deputy Ministers, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Asmat Kamaluddin, Chairman of DSA Exhibition and Conference, Cindy Wen Berhad, esteemed Tan Sris, Dato Sris, Datos and Datins in attendance, members of the media, participants of DSA 2024 and NATSEC Asia 2024, ladies and gentlemen. We're truly honored to have our Prime Minister, Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, take time off his hectic schedule to grace us as the guest of honor for the opening ceremony of the 18th Defence Services Asia Exhibition and Conference 2024, better known as DSA 2024, and the third edition of the National Security Asia 2024 event, or NATSEC Asia 2024. This prestigious show heralds another milestone in DSA's proud legacy, which began in 1988 with only 394 participating companies occupying a mere 6,000 square meters of exhibition space. Today, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we serve as hosts to 1,324 companies representing 60 countries, showcasing the latest advancement in defense and security, spread over 48,000 square meters at the Malaysian International Trade and Exhibition Center. Thank you for making this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed further with this afternoon's program, I would like to now invite Lieutenant Colonel Hishamuddin bin Ibrahim to lead us in the recitation of the Dua.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك الكريم وعظيم سلطانك اللهم صل على عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين يا الله يا رحمن يا رحيم. All praise and thanks be to Allah, Lord of the world. Peace and blessing upon our Prophet Muhammad and his companion. Allahumma ya Allah, on this blessed afternoon, in conjunction with the 18 Defense Services Asia and National Security Asia 2024 opening ceremony, officially inaugurated by Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia. We beseech Thee and are grateful towards You in favor of all the infinite blessings to us, Your humble servant, to live in safety, prosperity and harmony. We seek Your blessings for the flawless progress of the occasion from the beginning till the end. We also pray for Your guidance to steer clear of occasion that would be detrimental to its progress. Allahumma ya Hannan, ya Mannan, ya Badi'us samawati wal ard, ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram. We seek for the successful conclusion for this conference and exhibition, grateful to You for the perseverance, patience, courage and vigilance throughout the whole event, without which we would not have achieved its objective. Allahumma zidna wa la tanqusna, wa akrimna wa la tuhinna, وأعطنا ولا تهرمنا وآثرنا ولا تؤثر علينا وأرضنا وارض عنا اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد صلاة توسع بها علينا الأرزاق وتحسن بها لنا الأخلاق وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Hishamuddin bin Ibrahim, for leading us in the recitation of the Dua. It is now my pleasure to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Asmat Kamaluddin, Chairman of DSA Exhibition and Conference in Dewan Berhad, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salam sejahtera and good afternoon everyone. Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister. Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Haji Fadilah bin Haji Yusof, Deputy Prime Minister. Yang Berhormat Senator Dato Seri Saifuddin Nasution bin Ismail, Menteri Dalam Negeri. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid bin Nordin, Menteri Pertahanan, esteemed ministers and distinguished ministers from overseas, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and welcome to Kuala Lumpur as we officially commence the SA and NATSEC Asia 2024. I am very honored to be in the presence of esteemed and distinguished attendees, including leaders of government, military chiefs, police chiefs and dignitaries, among others from overseas and locally. Your presence truly underscores the global esteem and critical importance of DSA and NATSEC Asia. Let me first of all extend a very warm and special welcome to our chief guest, the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia, Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim. I believe this is the first time a Prime Minister has opened Defence Services Asia NATSEC. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Your presence not only elevates the significance of this event, but also underscores Malaysia's steadfast commitment to spearheading discussions on defense and security in the Asia-Pacific region and beyond. I also wish to recognize the presence of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dato Seri Haji Fadilah bin Haji Yusof. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, for over 3 decades, DSA has stood as a pillar of the regional defense and security landscape. From a humble beginning in 1988, when DSA was actually the first tri-service defense event in Asia, it has constantly evolved to meet the demands of the times. This event has experienced exponential growth in size, scale, and significance. In 2018, the growth took a significant step forward with the introduction of NATSEC Asia, making our show the world's first pioneering and singular platform to seamlessly integrate both defense and national security sectors. This year, we have raised the bar yet again. We will proudly host, and I'm repeating what the MC has just stated just now because he stole my thunder. We'll proudly host 1,324 participating companies from 60 countries, spread across 48,000 square meters of exhibition space in this building. With 34 international pavilions and 588 foreign VIP delegations, DSA and NATSEC Asia 2024 promise an unmatched global networking and business opportunity. Over the next 4 days, participants and delegates will experience a dynamic environment, fostering ideas exchange and partnerships through conferences, meetings, and business engagements, opportunities to witness and discuss the latest defense and homeland security innovations, technologies, and solutions. We have also introduced new elements in the show, including the DSA and NATSEC Asia Lab for startups and small enterprises to showcase innovations, and the Future Forces segment, emphasizing modern welfare solutions. We have also the UAV Pavilion, the Drone and Robotics Pavilion, in collaboration with the National Aeronautics Company of Malaysia, Seri Anwar. This will highlight the capabilities of Malaysians in drone technology, AI or artificial intelligence, and robotics. By weaving all these elements together, DSA and NATSEC Asia 2024 will be the most comprehensive and impactful edition yet, serving as pivotal platforms for forging international defense and security partnerships, facilitating significant industry transactions, and promoting global dialogue and technological advancement. At this juncture, I would like to reiterate that all these events over these 4 days are self-financed by DSA Exhibition and Conference Seri Anwar. We handle the financial responsibilities diligently, and this reflects our commitment to sustainable development and commercial excellence in the defense and security industries. Yet, I must acknowledge the invaluable support of the government, particularly the Malaysian Ministries of Defense and Home Affairs, as well as the Malaysian Armed Forces and Royal Malaysian Police, who have been steadfast supporters of DSA and NATSEC Asia all this while. Just during this week, the immediate economic impact of the event to the country is expected to be estimated to be 700 million ringgit Malaysia, particularly in the tourism industry. In addition, the presence of leaders in the defense and homeland security is also expected to generate the development of domestic defense industries via collaborations and new industries. As we navigate global security complexities, I extend our gratitude to everyone concerned whose unwavering support has enabled us to gather the brightest minds and innovative technologies under one roof. Ladies and gentlemen, I personally invite each and every one of you gathered here, and by extension, all participants of DSA and NATSEC Asia to fully engage over the coming days, explore the possibilities, forge new partnerships, and drive the conversations that will shape the future of our collective security for the benefit of this present generation and the generations hereafter. Let us work together to ensure that our nations and communities remain the bastions of safety, resilience, and most important above all, peace. Thank you.
Thank you Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Asmat Kamaluddin. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now an honor and privilege to invite Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, to deliver his speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Alhamdulillah, kita bersyukur kepada Allah dan dapat bersama-sama menjayakan DSA 2024, satu acara yang sangat gemilang dan bermakna bukan sahaja bagi industri pertahanan tetapi untuk menjana kerjasama di antara negara dan menjamin keamanan. Terima kasih atas kesudian TPM Dato Seri Fadilah bersama Menteri Dalam Negeri Saudara Saifuddin dan Menteri Pertahanan Saudara Khalid Nordin dalam acara yang diselenggarakan dengan jaya oleh Tan Sri Asmat dan seluruh jawatan Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to address you today at the threshold of two dynamic events in the global defense and security ecosystem. We gather in the spirit of unity, concord, and shared purpose, mindful of our mission, which is to fortify global peace and security through collaboration and innovation. Malaysia is honored to host this vital assembly of minds. Our holistic approach to global challenges is underscored by the advocacy for peaceful resolutions with sustainable development. The commitment to collaborative security efforts reaffirms our role as active participants in shaping a safer, more stable world for generations to come. And it is pertinent to me, to address this important issue in the context of our system, regional collaboration within ASEAN, firm on the issue of neutrality, and Malaysia specifically believing in very forceful foreign policy position, observing the importance of peace and neutrality, and continue to establish excellent relations with countries in the West, United States of America and Europe, forging greater collaboration with Africa, Latin America, and extending our partnership, a strategic partnership, to China, India, and the rest of Asia. So we are quite an extraordinary and unique place, with one of the few countries that would affirm our neutrality and establish excellent corridor relations with all countries of the world. We convene not just as representatives of our nations, but as partners in a collective endeavor to address the pressing defense and security-related challenges of our time. Your presence, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, here from far and wide is a testament to the joint efforts and the shared responsibilities for securing a safer and more resilient future. Over the next 3 days, the proceedings will present unique opportunities for meaningful and reasoned dialogue, knowledge exchange, and the forging of partnership that transcend borders. This should spur our collective resolve to confront and overcome the complexities of modern defense and security landscapes. Our theme, Building Resilient Nations for the Next Generation, challenges us to look beyond our horizons and innovate in ways that fortify our nations against multifaceted threats. It is a clarion call to lay the groundwork for a better world where tomorrow's generations can thrive in peace, safeguarded by the robust defenses and strategic partnership that we, the present generation, cultivate today. This theme should then resonate within all of us as we confront an increasingly fragmented global landscape while facing global challenges that threaten our collective security and prosperity. These escalating threats are pushing the world towards an unprecedented turning point, demanding a unified, reasoned response. The digital realm, our so-called second reality, faces relentless cyber attacks that threaten to compromise our most sensitive data, undermining our security and the trust upon which our societies and economies stand. Environmental concerns and the scarcity of resources exacerbate these tensions. Climate change is not a distant threat, but a present crisis, impacting food security, causing natural disasters, and displacing communities. As societies wobble under these pressures, what is termed as post-normal times, the specter of crumbling economies looms large, undermining the prospect of future prosperity. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in the light of this, it is clear that the challenges we face are not isolated, but interconnected elements of a broader global crisis. This demands a collective response and strategy, and it is here that DSA and NATSEC Asia 2024 shine as beacons of hope. In the coming days, we have a tremendous opportunity for crucial dialogue among nations, defense sectors, and security industries. To our local defense industries, I say to you, Kap Tiem. Seize this opportunity to showcase our capabilities and innovations on the global stage. Your dedication and ingenuity have been instrumental in shaping Malaysia's defense landscape. And now is the time to demonstrate your expertise. Let your pavilions stand as beacons of excellence, highlighting not just our technological prowess, but also our commitment to collaboration and partnership for peace. I urge all participants to come together to share knowledge, to innovate, to exchange new technologies and ideas, and to forge partnership. I believe, inshallah, that the events and deliberations of the next 3 days will serve as catalysts for positive change towards a secure future for us and for the generations to follow. Together, let us rise to the occasion, for the stakes have never been higher. Together, we can build a resilient world, a testament to the strength found in unity. The future is in our hands. Let us shape it with hope, determination, and courage of our convictions. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, saudara-saudari, saya ucapkan sekali lagi terima kasih dengan penghargaan setinggi kepada pihak penganjur dan rakan-rakan yang hadir. Terima kasih. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Dato Seri. We would like to invite you, sir, to kindly remain on stage as I invite Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Haji Fadilah Haji Yusof, Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Saifuddin Nasution bin Ismail, Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Muhammad Khalid bin Nurdin, and Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Asmat Kamaluddin to join Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim on stage for the next part of the event. Gentlemen, I've just received an emergency response from the Special Forces. Please kindly bear with us and don't be alarmed despite what you may hear or see. Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, we would like to invite you, sir, to kindly activate the de-escalation protocols by inserting the cue card into the official launch podium. As we count down from 3, 2, 1.
Access granted.
Since its inception in 1988, DSA has evolved into Asia's premier defense and homeland security exhibition. DSA started modestly with 394 defense companies at the Putra World Trade Center, showcasing advanced technologies, systems, hardware, and electronic warfare. With steadfast support from the Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Home Affairs, DSA became a prestigious congregation for key decision makers and military officials. The event swiftly gained momentum, evolving into a biennial nexus for local and international defense collaboration. In 2018, alongside the 16th edition of DSA, National Security Asia debuted, broadening the exhibition's scope to encompass international discussions on national security for Asia. Fast forwarding to its 2024 edition, the event has experienced remarkable growth, boasting the participation of 1,324 companies, an unequivocal testament to its role as an expansive platform spotlighting the world's most advanced defense and homeland security technologies.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, for officially launching Defence Services Asia 2024 and NATSEC Asia 2024. We'd like to invite Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim and our other distinguished guests to kindly return to their seats, as I would like to now invite members of the media or photography teams to kindly take to the stage. All official photographers, would like to invite you to the stage. And I would like to invite all members of the audience at this historic DSA 2024 and NATSEC Asia 2024 to kindly rise and join us for a historic group photograph. I'd like to invite Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim and all our distinguished guests in the front row to also join us in recording this historic moment in time. Everyone, we'd like to invite you to kindly face forward to the cameras in the middle. And on that note, once again, we thank Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, for joining us this afternoon and for officiating DSA 2024 and NATSEC Asia 2024. I'd like to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Asmat Kamaluddin to accompany Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim and our other distinguished guests on a tour of the exhibition. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the departure of Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim from the main hall.
Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, bangunkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, semarakkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Keyakinan jadi ikutan, pendirian jiwa ihsan, nilai hormat keras diminda, daya cipta luar biasa, kesejahteraan masa depan. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, bangunkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, semarakkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Malaysia madani, Malaysia madani, Malaysia madani. Peradaban kita bangunkan, bina kota, bina insan, dari budi jadi budaya, bina asas kemampanan, kesejahteraan masa depan. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, bangunkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, semarakkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Keyakinan jadi ikutan, pendirian jiwa ihsan, nilai hormat keras diminda, daya cipta luar biasa, kesejahteraan masa depan. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, bangunkan Malaysia madani, sepenuh hati, jiwa, semangat, terus meyakini Malaysia madani. Ayo seluruh anak pertiwi, kesejahteraan masa depan. Ayo seluruh anak bertv